We are live. It's Major Wrestling Week 2. Tonight's show, after last week's dramatic episode, has title matches. We have a fucking huge battle royal. We've got giant Goliath weight competitors all lined up. One of these men wants to be the number one contender after Broseiden's epic victory last week. He needs a challenger for the pay-per-view, and this seems to be the only way we're going to get to the bottom of it. All of our super heavyweights in the ring at the same time. This time it is an over-the-top rope battle royal. From left to right, you've got Ray Garcia, Terminus, William Warshanks, Big Dino, the Mongolian Demon, Torren Cord, Rage, and Big Fam. Up after that, we've got a six-man tag match to decide who may go on to face the current or future tag team champions. We've got six-man tag team action. We've got on the left the Order of the Black for Russell, Bubba, and Brutus. And on the right, we've got the Moneymakers, Flash Freddy, Ryan Lazara, and their boss, who the boss? Ruda Boss. That's right, the Moneymakers in action. Six-man normal tag team action. We've got Marty Ermac, our Intercontinental Champion, up against the winner of the Battle Royal last week, Rock Stone. If Rock Stone can come out victorious here, he's going to add himself to the Intercontinental title match at the pay-per-view. He's going to make it a triple threat match. We've got Compton and Tanner, the Kings, getting their title match against Cannon and Black after beating them last week. Shock upset from this newly formed tag team up against the established champs. We've got Bishop Drago and Emerson Kareem in action tonight. Kareem essentially going to be continuing his run, his momentum from last week, and looking to capture that Cruiserweight Championship from Satoru. We've got the Major Gamage Heavyweight Championship up for grabs. Nathan Carter came out last week and basically goaded Solomon into a match and putting the title on the line. So we have it here this week. There's no need to wait for the pay-per-view. Solomon versus Carter for the title tonight. And then Broseiden has something to say at some point during the show. He may wait to the end. He may come out before. We don't know yet, but we shall see what happens. For now, up first, it's 8-man Goliath weight battle royal action. Broseiden may be looking to name his number one contender, put his title on the line. Be interesting to see who wins of this match. Could potentially go on to face Broseiden in a couple of weeks at the Firestorm pay-per-view. We are here live in Monterrey, Mexico. Just up the road from Emerson Kareem's hometown. This is going to be a hell of a first match. All the Goliath weights in the ring at once. We've had to reinforce the ring as the cliche goes. Every single one of these guys is over 300 pounds. Some of them over 400. So what's that? A minimum of 2,400 pounds? Over a ton of humanity. Minimum. If they're £400 each, just 400 times 8, 3,200. Yeah, a ton and a half of humanity. Never do maths on stream. But yeah, over a ton, maybe a ton and a half of humanity going to be in the ring at once. That's basically a semi-truck in the ring. I know guys like the Mongolian Demon close to the 500-pound mark. William Warshank's probably around that as well. Terminus, maybe not quite as big, but that basically made of granite. Don't forget, our Goliath weights have no restrictions. They can be as big, as zany, and as heavy as you want them to be. They just have to be over 300 pound. They have to be in the super heavyweight category. I think it's 320 is the minimum.
The following contest
making his debut.
Is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 442
He's
pounds.
Hawaiian? I was unaware of that.
Big
Dino is not a Hawaiian name. Fair play to him. Hawaiian mother, Italian father, Big Dino. Son of Dino Bravo, the 80s superstar. A lot taller than his dad. Big fan of the Misfits, apparently. I really should, like, inspect these people. He could have had anything on his back. I should double check before. I should vet these wrestlers before I put them in the roster sometimes. That's right. I've had people where they've come out in the normal gear and then they've appeared in, like, a fucking onesie with a penis on it or whatever. It's like, nope, you're not in the show. Never mind. Oh, the Mongolian Demon!
And from Anhui, China, weighing in at 595 pounds, MD.
This guy is as big as it gets, as far as I'm aware. Over 7 foot, over 400 pounds. There are not many athletes that can compete with the size of this beast. His size does let him down sometimes. He doesn't quite have the speed of guys like Rage or Poseidon, which has put him at a disadvantage because they still have the strength occasionally to be able to do crazy things. But this guy has been known to go up top and dive off the top rope before now. But with very little success, he's really dropped that out of his arsenal. For some reason, someone decided to make him with a 630 splash, which basically killed him every time he did it because he couldn't jump far enough. Which is just fun. We're 2 in the ring, 6 more to go. We get our first match underway. Look at the size of that back. Just a giant man.
And from Blackpool, England,
That's a very, very
weighing in at
bright light.
385 pounds, the superstar.
William Warshanks, close to 400 pounds. Even he, looking at the Mongolian Demon outside, Warshanks, not a small man, but doesn't quite stack up to the same size. Warshanks dominated games in Scotland, strongman competitions, the tree toss of the caber. Holds the record, 35 metres, which is unfathomable. I think the world record before that was 12, and he just launched it over 120 feet with one arm, so that gives you an idea of the strength of this man. And we have Braun Syndrome.
Kingston,
Here
Jamaica,
comes Torrin Cord.
weighing in at 466 pounds, Torres Corey.
Really hard to make a big man and not give him Braun something. Or Brock. In the same way you have like a muscly man, you give him Brock something. Most people make a cocky, arrogant guy, give them Rock something. What a bizarre individual Torrin Cord is. In any other federation, he'd be one of the biggest superstars, but he's one of the smallest in the ring here. Who have we got next? Is this Terminus coming out? The man with the heart of stone.
And from New York, weighing in at 640 pounds, the superstar.
Look at this monster. Those granite fists. As you can see, he lacks mobility though. It's going to go against him in a match where maybe some of these guys are going to be a little bit more athletic and still match him pound for pound in strength. Terminus, the guy you'd expect to be the final boss in a Tekken game or something, but scary man is Terminus, if you can even call him a man. Basically been carved out of a mountainside and just let loose in the major wrestling federation. But here's the man who, despite a hell of a match, lost to the champ Wrasslin last week.
From Las Vegas, Nevada,
the veteran,
weighing in at 320 pounds, Rage.
Right at the bottom end of the super heavyweight scale. He's got his veteran experience, he's got the athleticism and the agility that most of these guys probably don't possess. But that experience is going to go a long way. He's been in the business for over 20 years. Making his debut back in No Mercy on the Nintendo 64. He's been retired for the last 7 or 8 years, but it's nice to have him back in wrestling matches in this new Goliath division.
And from Santa Fe, New Mexico, weighing in at 400
the local boy,
pounds, Ray Garcia.
the Sumo Lucha, Ray Garcia. First ever Sumo Do, look at that. No one his size can move like that, I guarantee you.
And their opponent,
Last but not least,
from Virginia,
oh
weighing
crap, I didn't do
in
an
at
entrance.
350
Oh, he didn't come with an entrance.
pounds,
He's got a tag team
the
entrance.
original gangster,
I don't know how to do because I ran out of.
Wolfman the Great.
Yeah. Okay. Sort him out later. I didn't even think that I'd only given him a tag team entrance, but never mind. Big Fam. Very confidently striding down to the ring. This is his first venture into the Goliath weight division. Primarily focusing on tag team matches in the past. But considering we have a tag team championship match and a number one contenders match on the show tonight, his team might not be in the picture for a while. So he's going to set his sights on the Goliath weight belt. Imagine a win for this competitor tonight. If he wins this 8-man over the top rope battle royal, he could go on to face Wrasslin. Here we go. Don't forget it's over the top rope rules. Rage and Warshank to the middle. Fam just clotheslining Garcia. Terminus and Big Dino going at it. Now Big Fam's got Torrin Cord ramming into the corner in the bottom right. Garcia and the Mongolian Demon locking up. The Demon with way too much strength to be grappled like that. Look at the size of the Mongolian Demon. Even compared to all these Goliath weights, he's still head and shoulders above everybody else. Oh, big powerbomb there. Oh, Terminus just let Big Dino go in the air. Torrin Cord in trouble, manages to wriggle his way free. Mongolian Demon. Oh, slap. Rick Garcia's a Rage on your near side. Rage up against the ropes. Terminus has just been eliminated by Fam. Big Fam with elimination early going here. Oh my word, I thought Big Fam was about to go over the top rope. Rage hanging on. Manages to keep himself in. Dino trying to get rid of Warshanks. Ray Garcia fighting back against Rage. We are down to 7 here with Terminus going out very early on in this match. Mongolian Demon now. Oh my word, looking for a clothesline. Out goes Garcia. Ray Garcia just launched over the top rope. And that's another disappointing match for him. Finally gets to make some sort of impact. Oh, big right hand of Big Fam knocking Rage down. Mongolian Demon taking a bit of respite under the ropes. Oh, neck breaker to Big Dino Warshanks. Very impressive here so far. Springboard cutter. Fam missed. Launches Rage into the ropes and then misses the spear. Rage just too quick for him. Warshanks going for a suplex. Oh, and drops him into a shoulder breaker. Big Dino in deep trouble. This elbow by Big Fam, breaking up that hammerlock hold. The Demon with a jawbreaker on Torrin Cord, who's now called to the corner to recover. Rage rolling to the other side to get a bit of a break. Warshanks breaking free of Dino as he drags him towards the ropes, looking to make that elimination against someone who's been very, very dominant in the early goings. Warshank now, he's got Dino up on his shoulder. Dino is going, he's gone. The strength of William Warshanks can't be underestimated. So far we've had 3 eliminations. There's a running cutter by Big Fam, taking the Mongolian Demon down. Torrin Cord hits a headbutt. Warshanks looking at Rage now, the veteran. There's a big hit. Torrin Cord just eliminated Big Fam. Big Fam out. Half the pack have now been eliminated. Rolling senton by Rage. He's now beholder Torrin Cord, bouncing his head off the top turnbuckle. Rage rolling back. Clothesline. Torrin Cord is gone. We are down to 3. It's Rage. William Warshanks has just took a big back body. Big side slam. And the Mongolian Demon, that monolith of a being. Rage is clothesline out. Rage has gone. We are down to 2. Warshanks against the bigger, not by much to be fair, but yeah, the biggest guy in the ring. The Mongolian Demon wrestled down to the ground. Nice bit of amateur work by William Warshanks. And he hooks the leg, a reversal suplex. The Mongolian Demon in trouble. Warshanks now has the advantage. He just needs some way of dropping him out. He's got him up. Oh my word. He's got him up with a powerbomb. The Mongolian Demon fighting back. I can't believe the strength. What power. Now he's got him up. Warshanks is in the air on Mongolian Demon's shoulders. He's got to fight out of this, or he's going to get dumped over. It's close. No, he reverses it. Smacking in the back. Knife edge chop. Rocks the Mongolian Demon, but he doesn't even take a step back. Nice neck breaker. Warshanks back to his feet. Takes a right hand. That knocks him down to one knee. The Demon thinks he has him. Oh dear. What a terrible time to start posturing to the crowd. Warshanks now. Then they take over into a backbreaker and rolls it round into the Russian leg sweep. Warshanks now has the Demon by the head, rams him into the corner. Warshanks could be looking here for an elimination on the big Mongolian. Oh, no, never mind. That was a definitive rejection by the Mongolian Demon. Nice reversal there, rolling off his back, struggling free and hitting with that reverse DDT. Mongolian Demon could be about to be eliminated here, but he's just still got that too much strength in him. Wait a minute, Warshanks on the corner. There's a clothesline. Warshanks has been eliminated, and the biggest of the big, the Mongolian Demon, is victorious. I'd say I was surprised, but a guy like the Mongolian Demon is really hard to eliminate, especially once you get to the point where there's only 2 or 3 people left. Even someone of the strength of William Warshanks, who managed to get the big guy up for a powerbomb, couldn't hold him there long enough to get him over the top rope. Is this what we saw? This is the powerbomb attempt. You see, he gets him up, which is a phenomenal show of strength, but the Demon just pummeled him.
Here is your
One
winner,
big clothesline was all it took. The Mongolian Demon victorious in what has been a brutal Goliath weight battle royal. Well done to him. We're going to have to see what happens when Poseidon comes out later on tonight. But up next, it's 6-man tag team action. The Order of the Black versus the Moneymakers. The winner of this, I think, will be safe to assume the tag teams will be in position to face whoever wins the championship match later on tonight. Russell W with Brutus and Bubba on the left. Then we've got Ruda Boss in the middle with Lazara to his left and Flash Freddy to his right. These guys, not liked by the crowd. It's going to be interesting to see which one of these tag teams can take advantage over the course of this match. Don't forget, we're brought to you by Mr. Dippy's Dips. Dips on demand directly to your door. We haven't seen anything of the Order of the Black since we've moved over to Twitch. The Moneymakers, I don't think had a match last week, but they were on a bit of a rough streak before it moved over. This is their chance really to get their acts together, and we're going to see Ruda Boss in action with them for the first time. Brutus and Bubba hadn't done much at all until they formed this Order of the Black with Russell West and their leader, Damien Black. Oh, here we go. The lights are out. And here they come. Look at the size of Brutus and Bubba behind Russell W. Russell West is not a small guy by any means.
On the way to the
I think
ring,
we could see Brutus and Bubba in our Goliath weight division if they decide to go their separate ways.
Pounds. Brutus, Big Nasty, Bubba, and the American Dream, Russell West. The Order.
The Order of the Black making their first appearance here on Major Wrestling on Twitch. And what a match it's going to be against another formidable faction, the Moneymakers. Brutus having a moment there. Normally don't see much animation from him.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 770 pounds, the Boss, Ryan Lazara, and Flash Foster, the Corporation.
Those Moneymakers, funded by this man, Ruder Boss. Needs to get some wins to get some of that money back that he's invested. Let's get this match underway. 6-man tag. Tags are needed. Well, Bruce is going to start off here. And the leader of the Moneymakers, Ruder Boss, going to put his money where his mouth is. He's going to start this against the monster that is Brutus. Ruder Boss launched back into his own corner. And now back onto the side of the ring where he doesn't want to be. Oh, Flash Freddy trying to get involved here. Mr. Show distracted. May not have seen that tag. Russell in the ring though. Nice neck breaker. Mr. Show not questioning the tag that he didn't see, surprisingly. But Russell is now in against Ruder Boss. Nice snap power slam. Taking Russell West down. Ruder Boss now dragging him back towards his own corner. Maybe wanting to get out of there in the early going. He does. He tags in Lazara. Now, one half of the tag team is in the ring. Lazara and Freddy on a losing streak coming into this. We thought they may split up. Ruder Boss throwing a bit more money at the situation. Nice head scissors into an elbow right into the top of West's head, who retaliates with a kick. Lazara throwing West off the ring ropes, comes back into an attitude adjustment, belly to belly overhead by West. West surprisingly getting a lot of action in on his own. When you've got two guys like Brutus and Bubba on the outside, you kind of want them to do the heavy lifting at the start. Oh, wait a minute, what's he doing here? What a tag team move! The Order of the Black on the same page. Brutus now, he's got Lazara by the leg lock, kick right into the gut. It's gonna wind you. Slamming his arm to the mat. Brutus now in control. Zara managed to run the big man to the corner and a drop kick to the back. That'll slow you down no matter who you are. Zara dropping Brutus down to the second row. Brutus could really do making a tag. All Bubba needs to do is reach over here and tag him, but Zara stopping that from happening. At least for now. And in comes Ruda Boss again. Flash Freddy. Anxious to get in there. But the boss makes the call. Well, he thought he had a weak opponent in Brutus, but Brutus, don't forget, has such a size advantage over nearly everybody else in the ring. Except maybe his tag team partner Bubba. But Brutus is by far the strongest guy in this ring, pound for pound. Nice German suplex, releases at the apex. Just dropping Ruda Boss in the back over with a nice body tackle. Knocked West down. That's with a short arm shoulder block, knocking Ruda Boss down. West fired up, ready to inflict some damage. Slams Ruda Boss's arm. The boss is in trouble. Throws him to a neutral corner this time. He's looking for something off the ropes. Crossing over. Oh, what a shoulder tackle! Point Break. Russell West. Wait a minute. What are they doing here? Looking for that triple power bomb. The Order of the Black. Slamming Ruda Boss down. They've just destroyed Ruda Boss. There's a pin. Lazara manages to get it to break it up. And this is starting to break down. Ruda Boss just took a triple power bomb. Whether or not Lazara or Freddy are going to get back into this match again is left to be seen. Oh mate, Ruda Boss trapped in the corner, running uppercut by West. Tagged in Bubba. Ruda Boss trying to make a tag. Bubba stops him, picks him up by the back of the neck. Oh, reverse chokeslam. An inverted chokeslam. Bubba with a stomp. And another one. He's just got hold of that arm. He's just kicking away. Oh, my word. Now he's got the arm up. And he's got the fingers bending them back. Oh, my word. Just driving the knees down. Bubba absolutely all over Ruda Boss during this match. Oh, Ruda Boss using a lot of strength there, throwing Bubba across the ring, managing to get the fresh Flash Freddy into the ring. Bubba back to his feet and throwing Freddy to the corner, big rocking him with that big clothesline. Oh, he's got him by the head. That's a claw! He's squeezing down on the temples. Flash Freddy. As fresh as he is, that's still going to take a lot out of you. Freddy fighting it off. Just manages to break the hold. Now Freddy has Bubba over the top rope and out to the outside. Flash Freddy going around the outside. What's he got planned here? Maybe just to recuperate after that claw. It's going to be a little bit dizzy. Double vision. A lot of pressure on the temple. Bubba fighting back, right and left. Oh, combination of strikes. Rocks Freddy. Freddy recovering. It's got him. Oh, floats him over from the suplex into a neck breaker. The referee up to 6. Don't forget, countouts are on in the 6-man tag. Bubba throws Freddy back into the ring and rolls in after him. Oh, there's a right, there's a left, there's another right. Forearm shot. Oh, and a big pump kick. Lazara gets in the ring, but Mr. Show forces him back out. There's a cover. This could be it. Flash Freddy just kicking out that big pump kick. Could have been it. Flash Freddy in a corner where he doesn't want to be. He's fighting his way out. Managing to reverse it round and get Bubba back into his own corner. Flash Freddy now in a little bit more of a stable position. Nice right hand. He's looking for the Flash of Fury. Here it comes. Oh, right into the back of the head. Bubba's down. That Flash of Fury forearm. Only a 2 count though. Bubba still got just enough strength. Over right to the top of the head. Bubba in deep trouble now. Flash looking maybe for the flying Flash. Here it comes. He hit it. That big shot. Brutus in the ring to break it up though. Very quick to jump on that pinfall. Ruda Boss here has got hold of Brutus though. Nice running power slam. It's knocked Brutus down. Flash dragging Bubba back to his own corner. Maybe looking to make a tag. He does. He tags in Lazara. Lazara off the ropes. Nice split knee drop. Showing a lot of athleticism. Oh, Bubba. Not happy though. Flipping the leg out from underneath him. Sweeping the leg. Here comes Russell back in. First time since the start of the match we've seen Russell in this. A lovely snap suplex by Lazara. Still absolutely no idea who's going to win this. I'll probably say in terms of damage dealt, the Order of the Black has the advantage, but this swinging neckbreaker just about evens it out. There's a pinfall. 1, 2. Russell West just getting the shoulder up at 2. You can see the effects this match has had. Ruda Boss exhausted on the apron. Lazara maybe looking to finish this one off. Drops him down. Floats him up. That brainbuster floats over into the pin. Brutus in the ring and manages to break it up again. So difficult to try and get an easy pinfall victory when you've got 2 of the guys ready to jump in and break up the pinfall. That's why we often try and have tornado tag matches. When you're having a 6-man tag, it's just so much action to try and keep track of at once. Lazara tags in Flash Freddy, looking for a bit of a tandem offense here. Picks him up. Inverted atomic drop and a big boot from Lazara. Russell West trying to get out of there. Nice right hand. Oh, front drop kick. Knocks down Flash Freddy. Nice elbow drop as well. Russell potentially looking to make a tag out. Oh, what a super kick. Rolls him round. Oh, German suplex. That should have been it. Just didn't bridge the German suplex. Russell's got him in a suplex position of his own. Floats him over the neckbreaker. He's going to drag him over to his own corner. Good plan. And he's looking for the cover, or is he looking for a tag? He's looking for the cover. Brutus. No one got in the ring to break up that pin. Lazara and Ruda Boss confident that Flash Freddy could kick out of that, but I wasn't too sure myself. That final cut neck breaker. So here we go again with the strikes. He's got the arm hammerlock behind the back, picks up the other arm, and now bending the wrist back. Oh, those knees again. Bubba riled up. Russell recovering on the outside. Series of big left hands by Bubba. Oh, went for a big right hand. It was blocked. Flash Freddy off the ropes. Irish whip. Drives through the legs. Nice Hurricane Rana sends Bubba across the ring. Wonderful bit of momentum usage by Flash Freddy. He's looking for that Flash of Fury again. There it is. The big forearm shot to the back of the neck. Now is not the time. to be showing off, Freddie. You need to get this pin. Working on the leg. Bubba in trouble here. Struggling to get back to his feet. Oh, up he goes! The flying flash of fury! There's the pin! 1, 2! Oh, Russell West just getting to the pin to break it up. Leaping past Lazaro to stop that pinfall from happening. Dragon screw by West. This is breaking down. 4 guys in the ring. There's a big tag from Bubba. I don't think he's realised, no, it's a big clothesline. Brutus with a big boot. Oh, wait a minute. Flash rolling through to the neck breaker. Nicely done. There's a pin. He's got Lazaro in now. Brutus on his own. Bubba is down. Punches and dodges that drop kick. West down as well on the inside, just off the screen. Lazaro managing to block that big boot. Oh, a single crab is in the ropes for the referee, telling him to break it up. Lazaro looking for something big, could be going for that brainbuster. If he gets this, it could be all over. He's hit it! He floats through, there's the pin! West and Bubba are down on the outside! It's down to Brutus to kick out, he does! Just. Lazaro whipping Brutus into his own corner, which is exactly where he wants him now. Ruda Boss, the leader, making his way back into the ring. He's got that. Oh, nice big boot by Lazaro. Bubba and West both back onto the apron though. Brutus no longer the lone survivor on his team. It could be too little too late. He's taking an absolute beating. Ruda Boss in control here. Now throw it into the corner again, another big clothesline. Stopping Brutus from making that tag. Brutus trying to break free. After such a slow start for the Moneymakers. Oh, there's a tag. So the Moneymakers are in control, but Brutus managed to make the tag. Big double back body drop. The Boss trying to get to his corner. Both Lazaro and Freddie are ready. Oh, what a snap kick. German suplex. Drops him on the back of his head. Well, he's looking for it again. That triple powerbomb could be coming up. The referee should be counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Just letting it happen. There's the cover. Flash Ready gets in the ring to break it up. He does. That's the dreaded neck crank. Flash Ready down in the corner. Stomped on. West taking control of the situation here. Freddie's outside, now the commission. West back in control for the Order of the Black. Just relentless. Ruda Boss is out cold. He needs to deal with Lazaro if he's going to try and hit Ruda Boss. He needs one of his team to get over to that side of the ring first to stop Lazaro. Nicely done. Hip toss. Taking West down. Ruda Boss fired up. This match has to be nearly over soon. Nearly thrown him into Mr. Show. Our referee just gone out the way. Kicking Ruda Boss up the thigh. Oh, what a minute! Uranagi exploded out the corner. Ruda Boss fighting his way out. Those two titans on the other side of the ring. And hitting Russell West with a big Uranagi slam. So we finally get a tag. We do. Lazaro back in. All 6 of these guys are wiped out. A nice single leg dropkick by West, recovering there. Looking for something big. Unfortunately, Lazaro in his own corner is going to make this difficult to hit whatever it is. No, he's got him. There it is, the final cut. Drags him away, trying to get him up to his own corner. He does. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. The Order of the Black victorious. Lazaro unable to get his shoulder up. That final cut did all the damage.
Here are your winners, Brutus, Big Nasty, Bubba, and the American Dream, Russell West. The Order.
The Order of the Black with a very, very solid victory. I don't think the Moneymakers have anything to be ashamed of there. They were just not quite as good as their opponents on this night. But any other night, it could have gone any other way. Look at those three, though. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with if they keep this momentum going. But up next, our Intercontinental Champion Marty Ermac in action against the winner of last week's Battle Royal, Rock Stone. If Rock Stone can win here tonight in this no-holds-barred match, he's adding himself to the Intercontinental title picture in a big way. Potentially, I would assume he's going to be it's going to be at least a triple threat match at Firestorm on 2 weeks' time. Marty Ermac losing his match last week. Who was he against? It escapes me. I'll have to look back. We'll check the tapes and find out who Marty Ermac lost to last week, because there's going to be a big title match between them over the pay-per-view. Here he comes, the Intercontinental Champion, making his way to the ring, looking to make up for his loss last week. Again, the name of the person who beat him escapes me. I really should find that out for the pay-per-view.
England, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Intercontinental Wrestling Champion, Marty.
We've got Marty Ermac versus Rock Stone up next. That was Leo Sterling, wasn't it? Leo Sterling beat Marty Ermac last week in the main event. Well, the Intercontinental Champion is in the ring. Here comes his opponent.
From Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 199 pounds, Rock Stone.
This kid pulled off a shock victory in a battle royal with some very, very tough opponents. Managed to hold on. They were joking about his name being possibly the most generic it could be. Rock Stone. Pebble Boulder was taken. And then he comes out and performs better than everybody else in that 8-man battle royal. It was a pinning match as well. It wasn't even over the top rope. Mr. Show had his work cut out for him. Rock Stone managed to hit a finisher and win the match. Knife edge chops, retaliating one back from Ermac. There's a nice Michinoku style driver. Pummeling Rockstone into the mat. Oh, nice kick, breaking the way, getting a bit of separation. Mayorana sending Ermac across the ring. Big clothesline. Ermac not looking to lose 2 weeks in a row. I mean, he did take on Leo Sterling, but thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Thanks for watching Major Wrestling. There's a pin by Rock. Kick out very quickly by Ermac. Through Bryce Bridge, trying to get the pin again. 2 count this time. Ermac maybe not able to keep up with it. Doesn't have to keep up anymore. That shock factor. Right hand. Now he's looking for the Mach 3. He's hit it. That could be it. Rockstone just get the shoulder up. That shock factor right hand is such a game changer. Just when you think you've got Marty Ermac down, he just stands up straight, pulls that arm back, and just rocks your jaw with it. Marty Ermac now has all kinds of power in this match. Ermac going up top. We don't see this too often. What's he looking for? Ermac, don't do it! Oh, what a moonsault! Ermac has just basically squashed Rockstone. He's a skimming stone now. Ermac has Rockstone up. Oh, gutbuster. Rockstone doesn't know where he's at, and now a camel clutch. Working on that back, stretching out the stomach, cranking the neck. Rockstone needs to get out of this. He breaks the lock. He does. Nicely done. Rockstone, I don't think he knows where he is. Not able to get back into this. Oh, wait a minute. Marty Ermac come for that right hand again. Rockstone had it scouted this time. Rockstone with a nice Hurricane Rana. Oh, right and left. And now kicks in the corner. Marty Ermac up against the ropes. Rockstone now. Maybe looking to finish this one off. Kick to the gut. He's got a double underhook. Picks him up. Oh, the face buster. 1, 2. Marty Ermac just kicking out. Pretty sure that's what he won the Battle Royal with last week. And Rockstone, now is not the time. No, Ermac makes him pay. Running lariat. Clothesline from Hell Style. There's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, Rockstone again, just getting his shoulder up. Kick right to the side of the head, just to make sure he doesn't get back up. Marty Ermac now has got him up again for the Mach 3. There it is. That's got to be it. Rockstone may not be going to the pay-per-view at all. He's not. It's over. Marty Ermac has just put this young kid in his place. You may win a Battle Royal, but it's a whole different ball game going in there with the champ. Well, looks like we could be about to see Marty Ermac versus Leo Sterling at the pay-per-view. That's going to be a hell of a match. Rockstone tried his hardest. He pulled out some great moves, even hitting him with that finisher, the double underhook facebuster. But the Mach 3 proving too much the second time round. That was the point we thought Rockstone had it won. Marty Ermac just getting the shoulder up. Hitting that giant clothesline from hell. Nearly beat him. But it was all he wrote from there. Hit the Mach 3. And your Intercontinental Champion builds up a bit of momentum now. Running towards the pay-per-view. He's going to be facing Leo Sterling. One-on-one. What a great victory here for Ermac. Up next, it's one of our main events for the week. Last week, Ainsley Compton and Tanner on your left managed to get a victory over the champs in a non-title match. We have had no choice but to put the titles on the line. This week, it's the Tower of Pimps defending their championship against the Kings, Tanner and Compton. This one is Tornado Tag rules and it's going to be a brawl. Talking Wrestling TV, thank you very much for following, appreciate it. Check out my reviews on WWE shows on YouTube at Talking Wrestling TV. I will be sure to try and see what I can do with that. He's doing a WWE 2K20 giveaway as well, so if you also want to check it out, go to Talking Wrestling TV on YouTube, and I assume follow him, subscribe to him, whatever you need to do. Being with a chance of a WWE 2K20 giveaway drawing on October 22nd. So Talking Wrestling TV is one of the channels I want you to go and check out if you get the time. I'll be sure to go and have a look myself. But up next, after that quick message from our sponsors, the Major Wrestling Tag Team Championship on the line. The Kings versus the Tower of Pimps in Tornado Tag action. It's going to be a brawl. Here he comes, the answer, Ainsley Compton. An impressive victory last week from these guys against the champs has put them straight up there in number one, what was meant to just be an exhibition match. Put these guys straight into title contentionship. We didn't expect them to do so well, let alone dominate the match like they did. And his partner, the Freebird, Robin Tanner. These two have been quite an unlikely pairing. They've been rivals. They've put each other through cells. They've destroyed each other in the past. But friend of my enemy is my friend kind of rules apply. Tanner and Compton want gold around their waist, and they saw the easiest way to do it was to beat the Tower of Pimps. Cannon and Black. So here we are. The Kings have united their kingdoms for one big push to try and take these titles away. And what a amazing way it will be for our first title change on Major Wrestling. If these two can beat Cannon and Black, Max Cannon, the businessman who means business. Owner of Mr. Dippy's Dips. Tips on demand, direct to your door, our sponsors for this week's show. Part of the contract for the deal was that the vacant tag titles were put on Cannon and a partner of his choosing. He chose Matt Black, who is a brute enforcer if there ever was one. But Max Cannon, very talented in the ring, just very cocky. Definitely thinks that the world owes him something. He's got a big chip on his shoulder, and his tag team partner reflects that. You'll see what I mean in a second. Matt Black using that tag team championship money to go and get himself some private security and some pyro, and we don't pay for it. That's fine if he wants to cover his own costs. We're only a small wrestling company. And here comes Matt Black. Well, someone has to go and get Matt Black. There we go. Here it comes. The prima donna of Major Wrestling. He's got the talent, but he's got the ego to match. A very formidable opponent, but he's not throwing a straw. So I think we can safely say that he's in the ring. Don't need to see all fucking 8 minutes of his entrance. We have passed the hour mark. Our first main event is up. The Tag Team Championship on the line. The first of 2 title defenses we have here tonight.
The King, Aiden Cannon. Robin Taryn on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 427 pounds, the King, Aiden Cannon, and Robin Taryn.
Thanks, Jojo.
The Originals.
2 of the longest standing members of the Major Wrestling crew.
Aiden Cannon, Robin Taryn, and their opponent. At a combined
What is going
weight
on?
Of 470 pounds, they are the champions, the Basket Case, Max Cannon, and Matt Black, vicious and delicious.
I forgot I called them. Vicious and delicious, the Tower of Pimps, Cannon and Black, have their titles on the line. We're not going to have to wait for the pay-per-view. It's live. It's next. It's Tornado Tag. And it's now. Here we go. Oh, cutter from Tanner straight away. Compton slapping the bigger man right in the face. Matt Black takes a big kick to the back. Oh, giant headbutt. Oh, nice injury by Tanner on the right. Max Cannon manages to flee up the ring. Nicely done by Compton. Oh, jawbreaker by Cannon. Tanner now with a forearm shot. This is going to be fast and furious, ladies and gentlemen. Compton escaping out the Compton chasing Cannon out the ring. Oh, what a hit by Cannon. Nice arm breaker. Tanner in trouble. Compton also in trouble being dragged around. Manages to see those steps coming his way. Managing to stop Black before it happened. Leapfrog. Oh, what a spear by Cannon in the ring. He's got for the cover. Oh, not even a 1 count. Immediately, Tanner just turned that shoulder up. Nice flying forearm shot. Compton firing himself up after a slow... Oh, there's a backcracker by Matt Black. This is just broken down immediately. Oh, I have no idea who's going to win this or how. Oh, stun gun for Cannon across the top rope. Dragon screw by Compton on Black. The Tower of Pibs, the champs, are in trouble here. It's a nice rolling forearm. Compton putting Black's arm under pressure and stomping away, and now Cannon getting the same thing done to him by Tanner. Oh, running knee, kitchen sink right to the gut. Takes Black down. Forearm shots traded back and forth from Cannon and Tanner. Cannon launched over the top rope and out the ring. And a cover by Compton on Black. Doesn't even get a 1 count. That's a show. Unable to get into position. What's Tanner doing? Tanner going to the top rope. Cannon standing up. He doesn't want to do this. Oh, spear from the top of from the top rope to the outside. Cannon just been broken in half. Nice flip over backcracker by Compton. He's gone for the cover. There's a pinfall. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Northern Light suplex on the outside. Compton now looking for a big elbow drop right into the back of Matt Black. Right hand by Cannon. Rocking. Oh, there's a left and another right. Tanner in trouble. Oh, nice move. Gory bomb by Black. All of a sudden, bit of capoeira by Matt Black there. Spinner Rooney. Oh, I said Compton had him up, but Black go for the forearm shot, misses. Compton dodges out the way. Inverted exploder. Cannon getting fired up. His tag team partner in deep trouble here. Matt Black launched to the outside. Nice snap suplex floating over by Tanner. He's got the pinfall, but he doesn't get it. Wait a minute. Critical roll in the ring. Tanner hits the critical roll. Cannon managing to kick out. Oh my word, Matt Black just bounced off the top of the steel steps. He's busted open, I'm pretty sure. Flash of red. Compton on the apron. What's he got planned here? Oh, splash on Matt Black. Was that a stunner from Cannon? I think it was. Oh, my. Compton was not going to get in there in time. Tanner just got his shoulder up. Where's Cannon going? Cannon trying to go up top. Oh, it's just been punched off to the outside. Matt Black getting back to his feet. Getting back into the ring. Tanner breaks up. Kick up and a clothesline to Black in the corner. Tanner slingshot himself over the top. Nice leg drop. We've switched opponents here. Compton has got Cannon on the outside. Picks him up for that powerbomb. Buckle right onto the heart. Oh my word. Skull crushing finale in the ring. I don't believe it. A buckle bomb or a power bomb onto the ring apron and then spun him round afterwards. Nice power bomb into an armbar. Max Cannon in trouble. He's hooking it round, looking for the other arm. There's a tarantula grip by Tanner against the ropes. Black in trouble. Too busy looking smug. Thinks he has this under control. He doesn't. He just took a critical roll. There's another pin. But again, the rope break coming into play. There's a spear by Cannon. Snapping Compton in half. Wait a minute. We could be looking at another skull crushing finale. No, Matt Black reverses it. I think this could have all fallen apart for the Kings. Wait a minute. Oh, Spike Hurricane Rana. Compton looking for the bad Noog. He's hit it. He just needs to make the cover before Black can get in there. He pulls him away from the ropes this time. 1. No, Matt Black managing to launch Tanner out of the ring. Just managing to get himself. 3. Matt Black now picking up Compton the backcracker. There's a cover. Tanner nowhere to be seen. Oh, Compton kicked out. My word, this has come fast and furious. All of a sudden, this match has been non-stop. Big pump kick, big spear. Compton takes down Black, and Cannon takes down Tanner. There's a pin where Matt Cannon goes feet on the ropes. Compton quick to break it up. Looking for that knee, but Cannon manages to duck underneath it. Compton now, double under. Butterflies the arms and a back body drop. German suplex style maneuver. Wait a minute, oh dear. He's going to take one. Pow! He drops him with a gory buster instead. With a gut buster right at the knees, right into the lungs. Tanner, I can't keep track of all this. Too much is happening too fast. Tanner's got Cannon up on the rope looking for that cutter. He hits it. Black trying to sneak one away while Tanner was distracted. Unable to do so. Compton now with a rising knee. Tanner turns his attention back to Cannon. Can't do it. Matt Black on the outside. Oh, he's grabbed Compton. Compton wants to reverse it. Oh, what a right hand! Cannon busted open as well. The champs are both bleeding. Compton's up top. Oh, what a diving fist drop. Right to Black's sternum. Matt Black and Compton exchanging knife edge blows. Cannon in trouble. Slingshot from Tanner. Oh, my word! Cannon DDT'd into the hardest part of the ring. Compton and Black on the inside. Oh, face buster. Driving that knee right into Compton's skull. Rolls him into the centre of the ring. Black. No. Here we go. Strength of Matt Black. Just picks Compton straight up in the air. Dropping in front of his face. Tanner dropped on the hardest part of the ring. Knee drop on the inside. Tanner now whipped back into the ring. I was going to say his head dangling precariously on the edge of that ring apron there, but he rolls out the way just in time. And Matt Black going for the cover. Doesn't get the pinfall though. There's a pinfall again. 1. Only a 1 count. Kind of took too long for Mr. Show to get into position. There's a pinfall from Cannon. Compton unable to stop him. Oh, Max Cannon unable to put Tanner away. The Freebird still rocking. Nice uppercut by Black as he might be about to. Oh, we're about to see the CCJ. Tanner busted open. Retaliatory attack. There's a big bionic elbow. Matt Black has knocked him down, and the Tower of Pimps retain. Oh my word, what a match. The CCJ from a battered and bloodied Max Cannon. Matt Black, for some reason, not loaded into that cutscene. We're just going to see an empty turnbuckle. Oh well. All the tag team champs retain. Unbelievable action. Look at the blood over Max Cannon's face. But a win's a win. And the tag team champs retain in a brutal matchup. Up next, I was going to say a little bit of a slower pace of a match, but it's not. It's 2 of our upcoming top cruiserweight stars, Emerson Kareem and Bishop Drago. Kareem with a victory over Satoru last week has put himself in a position for a title match at the pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. Bishop Drago is one of those roadblocks standing in Kareem's way to make it there. And you can be a bet, not you can be. You don't have to be a betting man to know that Satoru will be watching from the back. Oh, he's not watching from the back at all. Satoru has just attacked Kareem as he made his way down to the ring. Bishop Drago, shocked as anybody. Mr. Shaw, referee, manages to get between us, but Emerson Kareem, the damage may have already been done. He drove him face first. Oh dear. Kareem driven face first. Oh, snap German by Kareem though. Managing to recover very nicely and level the playing field. Well, Satoru weakening his opponent and hopefully putting him in a compromised position for this match. Smart tactics. I don't think I agree with the morality of it, but I can see why, as a master tactician like Satoru, why he would do something like that. Big right hand by Drago, taking Kareem outside. These two very talented luchadors, I think, meeting for the first time. I think they haven't crossed paths in Lucha Mejore. Oh, dear. Series of punches by Drago and then whip Kareem into the steps. Anyway, it's a singles match, this one, so the countouts are on. Oh, Drago whipped into that steel post with the screen on it. The screen doesn't really soften the blow. You can see the cage around it. Kareem looking for a submission, rolls the arm round, putting pressure on that shoulder, trying to stretch the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the elbow, everything he can kind of pull out of socket and joint he's trying to do. Kareem still holding it on. Drago doesn't tap, but the damage I think's been done. Now Kareem looking for that. Oh, bow and arrow lock. Rolls him round. Oh, wait, Kareem let him go. Drago managed to flip over as he was falling into a pinning position. Drago manages to throw him off though. Drago maybe surprising the other cruiserweight here. Nice shoulder tackle, knocking Kareem to the outside. We're back on the ringside area again. Oh, Kareem caught him. Oh, just fell backwards. Inverted electric chair drop of sorts. Fall away, reverse powerbomb. I don't know what you would call that, but stomping the knee right into the concrete. I say we're not a high budget place. They are not crash mats. They are just basic rubber floor mats. Nice clothesline by Drago, ducking the assault from Kareem. These two really even matchup at the moment. Despite Satoru's interference at the start, Kareem has done a great job of fighting back into this and keeping himself competitive, even though he's going to be dazed. Mr. Show, a referee, didn't move out the way in time. He's been knocked down. Don't worry about Mr. Show, he's a former wrestler himself. Drago knocking Kareem down. He doesn't want to be on that apron there. What's he doing? Drago's got Kareem maybe looking for... Oh, DDT into the hardest part of the ring. Nice block by Kareem, kicking right on the inside of the knee. Driving the head of Drago into the steel steps. Nice uppercut. Kareem now back in control as we go over, fighting again at the ringside area. Mr. Show diligently counting. What's Kareem doing? Can't make up his mind where he's going to go. Drago takes advantage of that and breaks free. We're at 6 on the count though. Drago realising that and gets him back in the ring. Not wanting a count out victory. Quite happy to pose for the crowd. Oh, nice knee. Rattling the Kareem as he was getting back up. The Curse Cruiserweight in deep trouble as Drago bounces off the ropes. Nice single leg drop kick. Kareem could be about to hit. Oh, Kareem with a reversal manages to stop whatever Drago had planned. He defeat has just knocked Drago down. Kareem pulls him away from the ropes. Is he looking for the cover? He is. Could that be it? Oh, only a 1 count. Drago. Kareem took too long after that defeat. Drago now back in control. Oh, tilt-a-whirl into the armbar. Too close to the ropes, and Kareem managing to break the hold very quickly before any real damage was done. Drago, though, with a pin. Bishop Drago could be about to get the win. Oh, Kareem just getting his shoulder up. As I told you, that tilt-a-whirl slams you down harder than it looks. Almost got the job done. Drago up top. Wait a minute. No! Oh! Kareem! Playing possum, it would seem. Hit that spinning roundhouse kick. Drago leapt off the top rope but just got knocked out. No! Drago kicking out. I don't believe it. My word. Kareem very happy with himself, but Drago just kicked out of possibly the biggest spin kick I've ever seen. Kareem now in control up top. Oh, La Plancha, nice seated senton, springing off the ropes, and he's everywhere. Corkscrew crossbody, springboard bulldog. What a comeback this has been. Looking for that. Oh. You've got a Cobra clutch, full Nelson slam. Basically a version of the Colossus. Oh, the Dream Street as it was once known. Kareem with a pin. Drago in deep trouble. Just manages to get his shoulder up. Kareem thought he had it on that occasion. He's got a lot of damage, and now Kareem looking to finish this one off. He's going up top. Mr. Show counting him down. He's going for the 630. He hits it. There's the pin. Drago. That's got to be it. It is. Emerson Kareem with a phenomenal victory. Once he got that momentum going at the end, there was no stopping Emerson Kareem. Realistically, what we thought was going to finish the match was just the beginning for Kareem. He took a hell of a beating at the start from Satoru. Then a pile driver on a DDT onto the hardest part of the ring on the outside. That leaping roundhouse. 360 no scope from Kareem.
Here is your winner, Bad Boy Emerson Kareem.
The Curse Cruiserweight, the Monster of Mexico. Continues his momentum towards the championship match despite the fact that Satoru ambushed him at the beginning of the match. Up next, it's a main event. It's Nathan Carter versus Solomon. Carter came out last week and basically told Solomon he was a coward. He didn't have what it takes to be champion, and he was handed that belt. He didn't earn it. Solomon said, I'm going to put you in your place, and he's made this match official. Carter, after he hasn't won a match, he's making his debut. He's up against Solomon, the Major Gamers champion, in our main event. What a way to make your entrance. If Nathan Carter wins here, what an upset that'll be. But we don't know anything about this man. Former military-looking guy.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Undisputed Wrestling Championship.
Well, that was a turn of events we didn't expect. Falls Count Anywhere in this championship match. I don't know who that's going to favour. Nathan Carter. Blinding grey light from somewhere coming to the crowd. We only have a smoker. Where did he come from? Has he been sitting up there the whole time? Have to check back on the tapes. There's no way to get to there from the back, so maybe he's been sitting in the stands the whole time watching the events of the show. What an entrance! By the debuting Nathan Carter. Well, as impressive as this guy looks, I think he might have bitten off more than he could chew. He's called out the biggest dog in the yard. And this Juggalo is our Major Wrestling champion. So confident is Solomon, the title's on the line. It's Falls Count Anywhere. The MG champion, our heavyweight champion, Solomon, making his first appearance on Twitch in ring.
Introducing the challenger from Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Captain, Nathan Carter. Introducing the champion from Stillwater, weighing in at 270 pounds, he is the Undisputed Wrestling Champion, Elliot Sullivan.
We're ready to go. Mr. Show, showing the title. So the number one contender has appeared out of nowhere. I say, he just came out from the crowd last week and demanded a title match. Solomon not one to back down from a fight. Said, let's do it. Oh, there's a pump kick. Solomon could be about to win this within minutes. This could be a whitewash. Cranking the neck. Nathan Carter maybe regretting his decision here for walking in and challenging the biggest man he could find. Carter punching back, managing to break free of this big Bears attack. Solomon sidestepping the drop kick. These two going back and forth here. Look at these. No one really getting a hold of another pump kick. A second big boot. Solomon off the ropes. Nice elbow drop. Nathan Carter in deep trouble in this early going. Solomon with a Boston Crab just bending. Look at the heels of Carter nearly touching the back of his head. Carter fired himself up, manages to break through a hold and ready to celebrate. He hasn't actually got any offense in yet. Leapfrogs over, managing to tilt him over for a neck breaker. He does. Finally, Nathan Carter out of the iron, out of the blocks. But it could be too little too late here. There's a pin. Only one. Solomon very fresh in his early going. So Nathan Carter hasn't really got any offense in for the last couple of minutes. Finally having an impact in this match. Nice knee by Carter. Now Solomon, our champ, is taking a beating. Stomps and kicks and punches and slams into the mat. Solomon finally getting back to his feet, sweeping the leg out from under Carter, and now a stomp of his... Oh, a leg drop onto the back of the arm. That could snap your elbow, dislocate your shoulder. Nice showdown clothesline by Carter, taking the bigger man down. Nice stomp as well. Carter driving the knee to the back. Gone for a cover again. Mr. Show ready. Still, again, only a 1 count. Just shows how much stamina this Solomon guy really has. Solomon stopping whatever offense he had. There, the running crossbody. That is a setup to a finish. You could think that's on its own, but 2 counts only. Solomon has finished a few people with that running crossbody in the past. He's a big man. Wait a minute, we could be looking for that inverted Alabama slam. He's got Carter on his back. That's not where he wants to be. Oh, that's got to be it. Solomon with the cover. Can Carter kick out? He does. Carter just getting his shoulder up. And Solomon has finished people off with that so many times. Carter trying to fight back. Surprised he can even stand. Carter now. Oh, flat out DDT. Stomping away again. Working away on the arms. If Solomon can't use those big fists, he's unlikely to do much damage. Solomon now has... Oh, just took an attitude adjustment from Carter. Carter with a kick to the gut, bounces off the ropes. Curb stomp! Curb stomp by Carter! There's a cover! What an upset this will be! 2 counts only. Solomon almost lost the Major Gamage Heavyweight Championship there. Forearm shot. Carter running up a bit of momentum here. Nice sling blade. Carter now. Looking for a bear hug. The big man for the STO though. Fighting back. What's Solomon up to here? Pulls him looking for a pin. Oh, wait a minute. Solomon with his feet on the ropes. 1, 2. No, not quite. Unbelievable if he'd have beaten him with that. Solomon picks him up, but he's got him way up in the air. Vertical suplex. Driving him down. Solomon. Oh. Worn out, but in control. Oh, nice dodge. Whatever Solomon had planned there was not going to end well for Carter. Carter rolling through. Oh, super kick. Straight kick to the jaw. Standing moonsaults. Could have the pin here. Solomon again kicked out at 2. Carter in control, looking to put this one away. We could have a new champion. No! Blocked by Solomon. Solomon's got him up. Oh, Wasteland. Picks him up from the ground. Oh, tosses him over his shoulder. Carter rolling to the outside. Trying to get away. Trying to slow. Oh, right hand. Solomon's momentum. He can't do it if he's going to take a power ball. Jackknife and an elbow on the outside. Don't forget, falls count anywhere. Nowhere to run. Solomon now. He's got him. Oh dear, he's got him up on his shoulders. Wait a minute. One wing angel. Solomon with the pin. Mr. Show's there. 1, 2. No! Carter kicked out of the one wing angel. I don't believe it. Right hand. Another right hand. Carter in trouble. Swings back with the right of his own. Straight kick to the stomach. Carter now. On the outside. He's got him in a top hammerlock. Solomon punching his way out with a lot of force. Oh, what a collision. Solomon fired up. Solomon picks him up from the ground. He's got it. Oh, what a powerbomb on the concrete. The back of Carter's head. There's no padding there where the ramp meets the mat. Now they're working their way up the ramp. Right hand from Carter. Knife edge sharp. Oh, he's hooked there. Oh, right on the edge of the mat. Carter, straight kick again to the gut. A referee missed the show. Can only watch. Oh, ripcord. Solomon down. There's a pin. Solomon just kicked out. I don't believe. What a match. Carter almost had him beat. I thought that was it. Solomon needs to do something. Hooks the leg. Oh, he's busted open. His head collided with the edge of the ramp. Oh, Solomon. Shoulder tackle. Both these guys. Oh, drop kick. Both these guys taking it to the limit. Solomon takes a back body drop this time. Oh, Champ is busted open. Carter smells the blood. Wait a minute. He's going up. Wait a minute. Is that the torture breaker? On the ramp. That's got to be it. Here's the cover. 1, 2. No! Carter kicked out again. What is this guy made of? Solomon in shock. That was the torture breaker. That is the move that Solomon... I don't think anyone's ever kicked out of that. Carter now. Oh, Will Inzaguri knocking the champ down. They're moving further up this ramp. This ramp has no give. This is just a solid board and I think with metal beams and all kinds of things structurally running underneath it. There's no give in it at all. These two fighting away up the ramp. He's got him up on his shoulders. Where's he going with him? Walking back towards the ring now. Solomon managing to get himself off the back of Carter. Carter collapsing from pain. A big pump kick. Carter may have held the big man up there for too long. Now we're finally back in the ring. I mean, falls counts anywhere. It doesn't matter where it ends. Solomon now. Oh dear. Solomon going up top. Going with a big elbow. He misses. Carter out the way. Carter's got Solomon up against the ropes. I don't think he wants to be there. Oh, nice single leg drop kick. Solomon's down. Centre of the ring. Carter building up head of steam. Rolls him through. There's that straight kick again. He goes for the cover. Do we have a new champion? We do! Nathan Carter has just beaten Elliot Solomon in his debut match. And we have a new champion. I don't believe it. Carter kicked out of everything that Solomon had. Carter with a phenomenal showing, and rightly so. We have a new Major Gamers champion. Nathan Carter on his debut has just won the title. I'm sure Solomon's going to want a rematch at the pay-per-view. But for now, let's let Nathan Carter celebrate. He made a bold statement last week when he came out, and he backed it up. Took a torture breaker on the ramp, and still came out victorious. Look at the physique of that guy, Jesus Christ. He's got muscles. He's got muscles on parts that I don't even have parts. What a glorious victory. And I think the last match of the night, we've still got our Goliath weight champ Wrasslin has something to say. The Mongolian Demon, victorious in that battle royal earlier, is Wrasslin coming out here to talk about that. Is that who we're going to see Wrasslin pick as the number one contender? I think it's only fair. I'm still in shock. Oh, what an end to a hell of a show. The lightweight champion making his way to the ring. Sans belt. Just looking for a microphone. There we go. He's got one. Oh, Poseidon got something to say about the backstage politics here. Apparently he's going to speak his mind. Not happy with the way things are backstage. Oh, Poseidon wants... Oh yeah, Poseidon's challenging Nathan Carter. Poseidon's already the Goliath weight champion. He's the top of his division. He wants 2 titles? What a revelation. Nathan Carter has just won in a brawl against Elliot Solomon, and now an even bigger man has come out here to challenge him. Whoa, Poseidon has just put everyone on notice. He's not here for one title, he wants them all. That's... I don't know what to do with that information. We'll have to have a look at the card for next week and see what we can do. We could see champion versus champion. Carter versus Poseidon in next week's main event. That'll be interesting. I hadn't considered that as an option. Normally the Goliath weights are a very self-contained unit. Poseidon, as far as I'm aware, is going to be taking on the Mongolian Demon at the pay-per-view. Max Cannon and Matt Black are probably going to be taking on Bubba and Brutus. Marty Ermac is going to be taking on Leo Sterling. for the Intercontinental title as it stands. And Emerson Kareem looking to be taking on Satoru for the Cruiserweight division. Carter realistically has to put the title on the line against Solomon in a rematch clause. But Poseidon has come out here and demanded a shot at the heavyweight championship. And let's face it, I'm not about to disagree with a 7-foot-tall blue man. So we'll see what happens next week. We could have Carter versus Poseidon, champion versus champion. Right here on Major Wrestling. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you soon. Toodaloo.